one man had a dream of the ultimate contest. This is the story of how it began and what it took to get there.
I will devote my life to the resurrection of the ancient Olympic Games. But the new games must be modern, and the new games must be international. I'm afraid that just mentioning this plan will raise a storm of scorn and contempt. Many find my idea of an international athletic competition utopian and impractical. Pierre de Coubertin.
Return to Glory is a tribute to forgotten heroes. It was exactly 100 years ago that these men took part in the very first modern Olympic Games and ignited a torch that has been passed down to generations of athletes. There was Pierre de Coubertin, the eccentric French baron who was so passionate about his vision of reviving the Olympic Games that at the end of his life he would have his heart buried at the ancient site of Olympia. And there was a handful of Americans who would defy school authorities, the scorn of their peers, even the press, to compete in the first modern Olympic Games. The American amateur sportsman in general should know that in going to Athens, he's taking an expensive journey to a third-rate capital where he'll be devoured by fleas, and where if he does win prizes, it'll be an honor requiring explanation. The New York Times.
Shortly before noon, we left for the stadium. Up until this moment, we had no idea what the games meant. Yet, as we drove through the city, slowly the whole magnitude of the affair began to dawn on us.
To everyone present, it was evident that this was the beginning of something important. The rest of the world was not paying attention, but that would change. Overnight.
If you don't let me go to the games, I'll quit Harvard.
James Connolly, first Olympic champion in 1,500 years.
I shall never forget my feelings as I stood at the end of the path for my third and last try. 5,000 miles I had come, and was it to end in 3 foul jumps?
On his final try, Ellery Clark won the long jump event.
Mr. Coubertin, I only picked up a discus for the first time yesterday. Do you think it's ridiculous for me to enter the competition tomorrow?
Much to everyone's surprise, Robert Garrett set a new world record in the discus event. James Connolly, Bob Garrett, Thomas Burke, William Hoyt, Ellery Clark. The Americans won more gold medals than any other nation. They had left a ragtag team of students. They would return champions of the world.
There is but one first time in everything, and that first time was gloriously the privilege of the American team of 1896.